Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. So for the Cavaliers, their last game, a loss to the Pistons. And Greg, we don't expect the pace to be fast tonight. These teams operate in the half court, don't they?
Exactly. There's so much transition offense in this league. It's interesting to watch teams execute in the half court.
Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. And it's the Nuggets ball. Levine. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Yeah, Levine not a guy you want to concede that mid-range game to. So skilled in that area.
The three from Garland. And here's Jokic. Pass to Levine. A three-pointer off the mark. It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
It's good.
But you know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect. It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Garland attacking. Can't cash in from close range.
Boy, just a tough time making shots. Only 1 for 5. They just need to settle in here.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
It's Schroeder with the drive. And he banks in the layup.
Come on, this guy's so explosive when he comes into the painted area. Dennis Schroeder, a spark plug right now.
And here's Garland for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
In the corner, it's Levine. And that one's good. His second basket of... shooting 50%.
I'll tell you what, how high Levine gets on the jump, this guy's such an effective scorer on the inside.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. The Cavaliers trail by 4. The 3 from Garland. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003. Soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Yeah, this guy, when Levine gets to the cup, he's going up strong. That's nicely done.
Basket counts. Edwards got his second bucket of the night.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of... tricks up his sleeve.
And Denver is out to take their first time out here. And Cleveland making a change here. And it's Jones with the ball for Denver. 6-point lead. Puts up a three. Cavaliers with the rebound.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Springer. Left side, Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Springer can't get it to go.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Darius Garland, he's a true point guard. He said, I try to get everybody involved. That's how I grew up. My dad always said, play the right way and it'll come back to you. But with this kind of shooting touch, the Cavaliers have asked him to look for his own offensive end more. Kevin, back to you.
Yep, more than capable. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
To the inside. Butler with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Oh, my goodness! Wow. What a play!
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Here's Connie. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Nuggets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter.
Cavaliers, 24.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And here's Jokic outside. The Cavaliers trailing. Mitchell outside. Pass to Edwards. Going inside. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
How about that vertical from Norman Powell off the deck? Give him a window to drive it and finish. Yes, sir.
No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
Norman Powell.
It's going to go on Norman Powell.
Second team.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers and quickly converting.
Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Boy, we have seen Pascal Siakam really elevate his passing skills. What an outstanding distribution right there.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
When it comes to underappreciated players, Doris, in the league, Pascal Siakam comes to mind.
You know, Kev, underrated is a word you have to be careful with because these guys are all NBA players. But Pascal Siakam is always available. He's a two-way force. He can score in many kinds of systems. And he is going to absorb an elite defensive assignment. This guy is so good.
Here's Springer. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
You have to love the aggression right there. He's got the vertical, might as well put it to good use.
Takes a step back. Here's Edwards. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam.
Cleveland ball. Cleveland substitution. Number 40.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
It's almost hard to believe that somebody can throw it down like that.
It's a small club, right, Greg? I mean, it's a pretty small club, that's for sure.
Exclusive.
He can really rise up.
He's a force. I mean, it gets a lot easier when you face little to no resistance.
Powell, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Powell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Well, he may be a top scorer, guys, but Donovan Mitchell is not selfish. What a pretty pass.
Denver calls timeout. So both teams making some changes here. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Out to Powell. Pass to Levine. Floats one up. Springer pulls it in. The Cavaliers trail by 4. For 3, Mitchell. Oh, it's Mitchell capitalizing in transition.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a 3-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
Here's Schroeder. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game. And, Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Sinks the triple.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Siakam misses. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 2.
2 minutes remaining in the first set.
6 to shoot. Crafty move. Siakam pulls it in.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Mitchell with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Merrill on the wing. For the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Merrill's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Valanciunas. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Here's Siakam. It's hauled in by Gordon. They play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Wasted no time on that one. Springer's got the lead up to 2 now for the Cavs. Here's Schroeder. Outside, Levine. Back to Valanciunas. Kick out to Levine. Denver needs to get off his shot. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 14-6 run. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Plays it up and banks it in. Schroeder's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Right side, Gordon. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Mitchell buries the 3.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
The Nuggets trail. Jokic with it. He's got 8. Jokic a screen. Jokic rising up.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Here's Garland. He has 6. Jokic grabs the miss. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it.
And this is what size and skill will do for you. Jokic refused to let the contact stop him.
Stolen by Levine to the middle. And stolen by Gordon. Now Cleveland moving it up. The wide open look here for Garland. And another miss by Cleveland.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Powell inside. It's over Garland. Misses the fadeaway inside.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Jokic draws the double. Here's Clowney, and the layup falls. Clowney's got his first points of the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Outside Gordon. Butler feeling out of it. The three from Garland. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Garland's got 9 points.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Jokic on top. Over Gordon. And it's Jokic missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Kicks it out to Gordon. The three. Jokic grabs the miss.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Now here's Jones. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Jones off with the layup.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Garland at the elbow. Butler on the way. Denver grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Jokic. Tries again. Here's Shepard. They get it back. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Fires for 3. Clowney pulls it in.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Timeout, timeout. Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Then offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Cavaliers making a change here. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Here's Merrill. Hits the three-point foul. Merrill's got 6.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That 3 off the mark.
I I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Pass to Coffee. Here's Shepard. Fires from deep. And that one is off. Over in the corner, Edward. Shoots the three. Rebound by the Nuggets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Now Jones. Pass to Clowney. From deep. That shot off the mark. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Outside Edwards. Lets the three fly. Merrill can't hit.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Pass to Merrill. Misses the deep three-point attempt. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up.
57.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Siakam outside. Powell outside. Off target from outside. And here are the Cavaliers. Here's Edwards. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Pass to Schroeder. And there's the drive. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
This is Schroeder at his best, putting that blinding speed to great advantage.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And here's Jokic. Back to Schroeder. In the corner, it's Levine. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And it's a 3-point Denver lead.
Levine with that high-arching shot from the corner.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Boy, that's a case where he may have been too focused on answering back with his own three.
Too much. Jokic down low.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Merrill. Here's Springer. Started by Schroeder. 4 on the shot clock. Merrill gets the bucket.
They continue to battle out there. So close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Now, Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Levine wide open. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, guys. Well, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked hard.
Showing up and showing off. Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Schroeder outside. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Garland, that's for 2. And again, it's Cleveland. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. And here's Garland for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
For 3.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Inside. Stolen by Garland. Here's the break. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, you simply cannot be careless around Darius Garland. He is going to anticipate, take it away, and make an easy opportunity.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Garland.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Siakam outside. Powell outside. Outside, Siakam. Knocks down the 3.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Garland looking it over. Off target from outside. Jokic. Missed on the 3. Oh, the dunk.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Timeout call. Nuggets. The Nuggets trail. Outside, Jones. Now, Jokic. No good. Gordon deciding where to go with it. It's Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
That's a smart play by Darius Garland, finding his man off the screen.
Mitchell with the steal. Goes up. Whoa, Mitchell punches it home.
And that couldn't have gone better for them right there. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish this thing off inside. Huge. Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
Outside Garland. Al Gordon. He answers with a dunk of his own.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Siakam, high post. Puts it up from 17. And that one is good.
Siakam relishes the opportunity to deliver. That's a big-time basket.
And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Nuggets foul. Tyus Jones. Second personal foul.
And the first of 2, no good. Late breaker. No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. Levine fires. Butler with the rebound. Mitchell takes it inside.
There are just certain guys that have the clutch instinct, and Donovan Mitchell, one of those.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Foul! And get the three. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for the Cavaliers.
And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Jokic doesn't get that one. Fires the three. Can't get it. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks.
Competing for love they won't receive, 'cause what this palace wants is release. We live in cities you'll never see on screen. Living in ruins of the palace within my dreams, and you know we're on each other's team. I'm kinda told to throw my hands up in the air, so there. I'm kinda older than I was when I rebelled without a care, so there. We live in cities you'll never see on screen. Not very pretty, but we sure know how to run free. Living in ruins of the palace within my dreams, and you know we're on each other's team. We're on each other's team, and you know we're on each other's team. We're on each other's team, and you know, and you know, and you know.
Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. Tip-off goes to Denver. They get it back. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic. Here's Garland. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
2 shots.
This should be a real chess match tonight, Grant. These teams both love to get set up and run their plays.
Yeah, you know, B.A., you got two patient teams who execute on exactly what their coaches drawn up for them. Trusting in ball movement to find their shots is a key. Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
To the inside, Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And while Mitchell is about 6'3", his wingspan is 6'10". That's what helps him finish.
Schroeder into the lane. And that one drops. First quarter of play, a minute in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, Coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. And Cleveland making a change here. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
That one's good. Sims.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Garland for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And that's why you have to stay attached to Garland. He's got a quick shot, and he will fire it with any amount of space.
Here's Siakam. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Sims. Pass to Gordon. Garland way outside. Rebounded by Denver.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Levine, that one's good.
Inside the paint, Levine's agility is just a difference maker. That's what allows him to get to almost any shot.
Garland for 3. Again, Garland missing.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Levine. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
The drive by Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And look, you can't blink when you are guarding Mitchell. That man will go by you in a heartbeat.
Pass to Jokic. Here's the hook. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside Mitchell. And he cranks it down. He goes right over to Nikola Jokic.
Oh, man, and that is why Mitchell has won a dunk contest before. He knows how to get a few style points.
Here's Siakam. The rebound by Sims.
Defense got to roll the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Oh, the defense pays so much attention to Mitchell. He almost always has a passing lane.
Here's Siakam. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty. Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Now here's Jokic. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Pass to Sims. Here's Garland. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. And he gets that one.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Jones. The putback. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the board.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Garland for 3. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
You can tell this team really relies on Darius Garland on the offensive end.
And that's because he offers options. Garland can make plays for himself and others. So you never know if he's going to make that nice pass or that nice shot.
When Butler is cleared for takeoff, just get off the runway.
Pass to Valanciunas. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 6-point lead. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Nuggets trail by 8. Jones from outside. Rebounded by Springer.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Count it. Good.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Jones up top. No points yet. Shot to stop the run. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Oh, my goodness. How about that? Boom, he jams it straight down.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And it's Shepherd missing with 1 on the clock. What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for Cleveland. He put together 10 points in the quarter.
20.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Yep, that one's good. Jones has got his second basket.
What I want to know is where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Using his post moves to get the 2 points. He has 6.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
The deep ball by Siakam.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Into the lane. Springer. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Oh, deflected. Down low. And the basket by Coffey.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Right side, Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And the Nuggets call time here. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Shepherd. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And here's Jokic. Back to Coffey. Denver moving it around. The three is up. Jokic in the post. Oh, and the jam by Jokic.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
Jokic grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 6. Here's Siakam. Pass to Coffey. Inside. Siakam, no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Cleveland again missing. And here's Denver. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called. I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, oh, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
To the paint. Pass to Jokic. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Garland with the ball. He's got 10 to stop the drought. Jones grabs the board.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And here's Mitchell. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. No good there. The Nuggets trail. Outside Jones. Back to Siakam. Fires for 3. Kept alive. Pass to Jokic. Oh, Jokic hammers it home.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Cleveland again missing.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Jokic. And it's Denver with another.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Here's Mitchell. Mitchell down low.
Mitchell. Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
And they double up Jokic. Baseline try. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they...
Look out! Spider Mitchell putting on a show!
So prolific. Mitchell's a guy who can put up 50, 60, and he's even proven to put up 70.
Now Schroeder. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game. Good. Schroeder's got 6.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
You're the former dunk contest champ, Donovan Mitchell, showing off his bounce.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Outside for Levine. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Levine with a steal. Pass to Powell with 4 on the clock. And the layup is good.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
It's a tie game in Cleveland. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
The Nuggets, 45.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize. But I love his aggressiveness.
Here's Schroeder. And that one's good. Give him 8 points now. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Darius Garland, he's a true point guard. He said, I try to get everybody involved. That's how I grew up. My dad always said, play the right way and it'll come back to you. But with this kind of shooting touch, the Cavaliers have asked him to look for his own offensive end more. Back to you.
More than capable. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. That'll be a 5-second call.
Just lost his head out there. What happened if you're pushing a little too hard?
The Cavaliers leading. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Here's Mitchell. Siakam pulls down the board.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent, his ability to dominate the defense.
Cleveland the rebound. Outside Butler. Butler goes at the rim. That one's good. Sims just got 6 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh?
Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left for him?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Garland for 3. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Outside Garland. Buries it down low. 16 points for him. Now a timeout called by Denver. Nuggets trail by 4. Powell with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Some room here for Schroeder. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And he's just slippery down there. I mean, Jokic makes gaining position look so easy.
Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. Oh, Mitchell with the smooth stroke from distance.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
To the middle. Here's Mitchell. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
One thing you can count on with Mitchell, he will just keep attacking.
Out left to the wing. Goes up from the top of the key. Again, Denver scores. Cleveland leading by 3. Driving inside. It's rebounded by Levine. And he lobs it up to the rim. And then Siakam with the jam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Here's Mitchell. Hot off the drive. Mitchell.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Cleveland.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
Mitchell gets a step. Lowry pulls it in. Nuggets trail by 5. And Denver pushing it up now. And the bucket is good. Jokic has got 10 points here in the second half.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Cleveland making a change here. 1:51 left in the third quarter. Slams it in one-handed.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Fades. Rebounded by Springer.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Down low. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Cleveland shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Coffee on the wing. Outside Jones. Here's Clowney. The offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
To the paint. And he dunks it down.
An equally gifted scorer in passing Garland. Unselfishness, it just keeps the defense on its toes.
Pass to Coffee. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Edwards comes with a double team. The 3 from Valanciunas. It's not going to go for him. The Cavaliers lead by 6. It's Edwards with a drive. And the layup is good off the glass.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Valanciunas can't get it to go.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
Pass to Gordon. The 3-ball. And so it's Cleveland finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've... With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Denver, trailing by 8. To the inside. Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win. He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Siakam the screen. And it's Green off the drive. Clock at 6. Here's Valanciunas. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
More of a traditional center. Jonas Valanciunas can dominate the glass and capable of a double-double on any given night.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, well during that last break I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. And coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, you four guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got 10 points in just the second half.
He is a leader on and off the floor. Garland, this man is a coach's dream.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Outside Garland. Inside. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
To the middle. Back to Jones. Valanciunas sets a screen. Jones misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul of the game. And Denver making a change here. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Gordon's got space. Cleveland again missing. Nuggets trail by 8. Siakam draws the double. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Stolen by Jokic. Fast break, here come the Nuggets. And here's Shepard for 3. Up again. And Jokic throws. It down.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
Here's Mitchell going inside. Coffey grabs the board. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
That's his only turnover on the night. His ball security has been terrific.
On the take. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Right side, Mitchell. There's a screen. Down low. Here's Butler. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Norman Powell.
One of the toughest players in the NBA. No doubt Butler's teammates love having him around.
Richard, tough as nails. Jimmy Butler always takes the fight head on.
And lifts his team when it matters most. And look, he's not for everybody, but look, if it's about winning, he's exactly who you want on your side.
Pass to Sims. And a two-handed jam!
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Jokic. The rebound by Sims. Cleveland leading by 7. Throws it up high. And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, this is Gordon at his best. Flying through the air and hammering home alley-oops with a little style.
Jokic outside. Can't hit it.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Not that time.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Levine outside. It's stolen by Garland. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
The Nuggets want a timeout. Nuggets trail by 14.
2 minutes.
Outside Siakam. From deep. Gordon pulls it down.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Oh, nice move. And he cashes it in on the layup.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Cavaliers.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Darius Garland.
Incredible game for him. He had endless energy. No doubt, best player on the floor tonight.
2 points. That one goes.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
I like whenever Siakam is going at the defense because it makes them compromise like right there.
And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Here's Mitchell. Nifty move. And it's good on the lay-in.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Misses from short range. Here's Siakam. Coffee. It's good on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.